The LEGO Star Wars January 2025 wave has officially been revealed, so let's rank these sets from worst to first. Starting off, to no one's surprise, we have the Mandalorian and Grogu N1 starfighter. This is a junior set, and I know that I'm not the target market for this, but that doesn't change the fact that this is the worst set. It's overpriced, coming at $30. The build is blatantly bad. We've had plenty other junior sets that have been way better, most notably the Tanu Jedi Temple and Crimson Firehawk. Those are both junior sets, and they are miles better than this. The only bright spot for this set are the minifigures. You get Mando, Grogu, and what I think is the most exciting out of the three figs, the astromech droid R5-D4. With Grogu, you do get the pram, and with Mando, you also get the new darksaber mold. But that's really about it. Like I mentioned before, the build for the N1 starfighter, it's way too blocky even for a junior set. It just doesn't look good. Overall, the set just feels like a pass unless you really want the figs. And there are other Mando N1 starfighters that do include a Mando and Grogu if you don't already have one. Next is a Midi-Scale set with the Acclamator. I love how this set looks. I think it's a great version for the Acclamator in this size. But when you look at that price of $50, you think to yourself, is it really worth it? With the Midi-Scale sets, they have kept the base consistent, which is great to see that consistency carry through year after year. But the glaring issue is that price. $50 is just completely unreasonable. When the Invisible Hand released last year, that set was also $50 and one of the best values of the year, while this could be one of the worst values of the year. Comparing this to the Invisible Hand, this has 450 pieces, and the Invisible Hand had 557 pieces. The Invisible Hand is also 11.5 inches long, while the Acclamator is only 9 inches long. I mentioned this in the video I made about when the set first got revealed to us. I feel that LEGO is showing the interior of these sets as a way of justifying that $50 price point. Previous Midi-Scale sets, they never showed us any of the Easter eggs in the photos, and when you were building it, you got a nice little surprise to go along with your build, just to make it even more enjoyable. I feel LEGO deep down knows that $50 is completely wild, so they felt, why not go out of our way and show some of the Easter eggs in these sets and make people think, yeah, I like that Easter egg, let me go out and get this set now. With the Acclamator, the Easter egg is clone troopers on the inside, which that's cool and all, but is it really worth $50? I mean, there's plenty of detail around the set. It seems like there's going to be a lot of stickers. I'd understand the price more if what I would assume to be stickers turn out to be printed pieces, but even if they are printed pieces, $50 for this is just wild. Now we have the Home One. In a similar situation as the Acclamator, the price is crazy. $70 for a set that's eerily similar to the Invisible Hand. If we compare the dimensions of it, the Home One is going to be 13.5 inches long, while the Invisible Hand is 11.5 inches long, and the height of the Home One is 5.5 inches, and the Invisible Hand is 7 inches. So they are very similar in size, so maybe the length of the Home One being a little bit more, instead of it being $70, maybe this set should be $55 or $60. I think I'm being a little generous there. Comparing the dimensions, I feel at most this set should have been $55 or $60. I really feel that $50 price point, like the Invisible Hand had, would have been the perfect scenario for this. But once again, we have an interior on this set that they show us with some of these images. Yeah, it looks wonderful and I love that. But does that additional interior really make this set $20 more than the Invisible Hand? I don't think so. Okay, there's also a miniature Nebulon B frigate on this. Let's call it $55 for this set. That's a fair price rather than this absurd $70 price point. The detailing on this set's magnificent for the size, how they got all the curves and the shape of this in this scale down. I think it's done beautifully. I hate that the price is really holding back both Midi-Scale sets. It breaks my heart to see. There's so much to love about these sets, but the price just breaks my heart. Eventually, I want to pick up both of these Midi-Scale sets, but I'm probably going to be waiting for a sale on these before I end up doing so. Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor is third, and this set is beautiful, with 3 minifigures including Anakin Skywalker, Ahsoka, and the astromech droid R7A7. You couldn't ask for anything better with the minifigs. And just a little side note, that box art is magnificent. I don't know if there's too much more you could ask from a LEGO Star Wars Jedi Interceptor besides that price coming down a little bit, but the detail on this ship is magnificent. They knocked it out of the park. There's some nice stickers on this to add some detail. I'm genuinely happy we have a Jedi Interceptor coming back. I hope they can remake some older Jedi Interceptors, maybe incorporate some new ones. Maybe we get a 2-in-1 Jedi Interceptor pack in the future. And Anakin and Obi-Wan would have been really nice, especially for the anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, but maybe we will have to wait 5 more years for that. With this set, as we would expect, it has the common play features of flick-fire missiles, which is a common theme in LEGO Star Wars. The wings can fold up and down, and obviously the cockpit can open and close as well. Besides the price, I have no complaints about this set. Grogu with hover pram is what I have in second, and this came as a surprise to me. I didn't expect too much from this set. I said to myself, what is a downsized Grogu gonna look like? How are they gonna incorporate the pram? And well, to my surprise, they exceeded my expectations, and this set looks really good. Grogu looks magnificent even for being downsized. I think if LEGO decided to end up selling this Grogu on its own, it would be a great seller, and people would argue, depending on what the price would be, it would be a better buy than the previous buildable Grogu. With the set, you get Grogu, his hover pram, a display plaque, you get the ball from the Razor Crest, some cookies that he enjoys, and a frog. So LEGO really went the extra mile and added some side builds when they really didn't have to. This Grogu does have some more posability, as we can move the arms up and down if we would like. On the back of the set, there's some nice detail, and we see the gears in the back that are going to allow us to be able to pose his arms. And I like how for Grogu, the tan robe is actually 2 colors. In the previous model, it was only 1, but now LEGO ended up making it 2, and I think it looks so good. Did we lose some detail with Grogu? Sure. Is that a problem? No, because we also get a hover pram, we get a frog, we get some cookies, we get those side builds, and this is $100 compared to the $90 that was just Grogu. This is $100 with multiple things incorporated, so LEGO had to make some decisions on what exactly was going to be included. And I think this is an easy contender for one of the best LEGO Star Wars sets of the year. Anything attached to Mando and Grogu sells really well, so no surprise here that this set should have a decent shelf life. And I don't think to anyone's surprise, the #1 set for the January wave is the ARC 170. Man, am I excited for this. It comes with 497 pieces and 4 minifigs. The box art is beyond beautiful. I love how there's also the Easter egg of Plo Koon's starfighter in there. Once again, someone at LEGO knew exactly what they were doing with putting that there and said, we are going to tease people, and we are actually going to have a microfighter instead of a playset Plo Koon starfighter. So is my heart a little bit broken about that? Yes. Will I get over it? Not anytime soon. The minifigs are going to be 3 clones and an astromech droid, and the clones are going to be Oddball, Jag, a clone pilot, and the astromech droid R4P44. I know in the previous ARC 170, Kit Fisto was in it, and LEGO decided to go the route of not having a Jedi in this one, just making it strictly clones, which I think is fine. Yes, for $70, would I have liked to see a 5th minifig being a Jedi or even just another clone? Yes. But do I think because there is no 5th minifig that hurts the set at all? Absolutely not. Much like with the Grogu and hover pram set, like I mentioned, I was a little concerned on what to expect, not so confident it was going to be the best thing in the world. And funny enough, my 2 favorite sets from the January wave are the ones that I wasn't too sure what to expect. I really enjoy how the wings are going to function on this one with moving a piece to the right or left, almost, and I want to say a lever type of mechanism. I'm assuming on the inside there's going to be some sort of rubber band mechanism. I'm not sure exactly, but we can only hope that it lasts over time. Another thing we have to hope for is that the cockpit is printed pieces, not stickers, just because it's a pain when you have to put stickers on the cockpit, especially if you misplace them. My only gripe with the set are the flick-fire missiles. I don't like how they look. I really feel LEGO should have done without them, but once again, it is a play set. It is a ship, so LEGO is going to include them if they want. And this is the 3rd iteration of the ARC 170, and I think that it is the best iteration that we've had so far. Fingers crossed the next version ends up being a UCS ARC 170. That would be magnificent. I think this wave is amazing. I am so excited for these sets to officially release. Let me know in the comments below what you think, which sets are you going to be picking up. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more LEGO content, and I'll see you in the next one.